Hello there. This is a short one, okay? It's called Doctor Visit. There's something wrong with my hand. So it's all about. I haven't overused my hand in any suspicious ways. I need to stress that. Okay. I woke up scratching. Ah. At first I thought it was just a mosquito bite. You know, the one. When I pulled my hand into the light, the skin looked wrong. Red, peeling, wet with cracks. Yes, sir, that's a wrong one. And like something had chewed through me overnight. I kept... that sound is annoying. Hang on. Oh, damn it. Fine, we'll start again. Yes. The more I look at it, it's real. It stings underwater. It burns when I touch it. It throbs when I leave it alone. I thought about going to the big hospital, where all the adults are. Not the children, the adults. But then I opened my wallet, and there were only a few crumpled bills left inside. I stood there for a long time, my thumb running over the edges of that money, thinking about what safety really costs. My friend once told me about a small clinic near the station. Cheaper, faster, and of course, most importantly, no questions asked. So here I am, sitting in the waiting room of this cheap clinic. I keep telling myself it's just a hand, nothing serious. I could lose it, I have too. Not worth draining every last dollar I have now. If it gets worse, I can always switch to the big hospital later. Obviously. Easy, easy. That's what I keep repeating in my head. A compromise. And also a gamble. After all, it's just a hand, right? My right hand. Day 1. Ah. The faceless doctor. The clinic. Smells faintly of disinfectant and something older, like paper left too long in the drawer. The fluorescent light hums overhead, steady, mechanical. Across the desk, Dr. Jacob. He doesn't smile, he just waits. Show me your hand. I stretch out my palm. The skin looks raw, angry. Here, it just appeared this morning. I thought maybe... Seasonal fungus. Very common. Nothing serious. That was too fast. Doctor didn't ask how long I'd even had it for. Didn't check the other hand. Just a glance, a press, and a verdict. Doctor's eyes already move past me, like reading from a script. I want to feel reassured, but it feels mechanical. I don't know if that's a good sign or a warning. I'll give you a cream. Apply twice a day to the target area, and it will all clear. No scratching, no itching, and certainly no rubbing. Just a cream, that's all. Apply cream and rest. Ask about causes, side effects. Use treatment. Try home remedies. This is what I'd want to do, but let's... Questions linger in the air. Doctor, are you sure? What if it spreads or reacts to the cream? It won't. Use the cream. Keep it clean. It'll clear. If it doesn't, then come back. His voice sharpens on the last part. A message is clear. Stop asking. Get out. Give me your money. Doctor keeps saying nothing, but my head feels like a wound that wants to spread. My hand, sorry. I nod anyway. It's easier to believe him than argue with someone in a white coat. But under the harsh clinic light, it doesn't feel like nothing. It feels like a beginning. Day 3. Did we do day 2? The cream worked for a day, maybe 2. Then the itching came back. The skin feels tight now, swollen at the center. Every pulse of blood reminds me it's still there. I find myself staring at my hand in the dark, half afraid I'll wake up and find it gone entirely. Alright, Jeff. I don't want to go back, but I also can't stop thinking about it. So here I am again. Show me again. It doesn't feel right. The cream didn't. It's stubborn. Not unusual. I'll prescribe a different cream. You're sure it's just fungus? Nothing serious. Just keep it clean. Dr. Jacob's words slide over me like a bandage too loose to stick. Record the appointment. Take photos later. You keep evidence. Pocket buzzing softly. Phone recording. Okay, I'll try the new cream. My voice sounds obedient, but my thumb is already hovering over the record button. Later, I'll snap pictures, just in case. Bright flash. Day 8, red letters. Fucking gee. I woke up to the sheets stuck to my arm. My hand is no longer just red, it's swollen, shiny, stretched tight over ripe fruit. Every time I flex my fingers, pain shoots up to my elbow. I keep thinking, didn't the cream help? Or did it only hide something worse beneath the skin? This is a paranoid person's game. Oh my god. Show me. Piers presses lightly on the swollen flesh. Dr. Jacob, he doesn't flinch. As expected, it's persistent. Not unusual, I assure you. Dr. Jacob's voice is calm. Too calm. Like he wants this to happen. My skin feels like it's about to split open, and Dr. Jacob calls it not unusual. It's worse. A lot worse. Doesn't this look serious to you? Dr. Jacob's eyes flicker in his black silhouette. Unreadable. Serious? No. It's responding as it should. He is screwing us over. Fungus adapts. We adapt back. Simple as that. This time we'll use oral antibiotics. Sorry, that word was a bit... I said that a bit deeply. Stronger than cream. Better than butter. But you must follow the regime exactly. The word must lingers in the air. Heavy as a command can be. Antibiotics. Just like that? Huh? Yes, I'll write the prescription now. Take them morning and take them at night and finish the full course. Report back if it does not improve. But do not stop early. If you hesitate, resistance grows. And then things get much more difficult. We wouldn't want that now, would we? Research first. You question everything. What exactly are these pills? What side effects should I expect? Mild nausea, nothing of concern. And if I wanted to double check with the pharmacist? You could. but you'll only confuse yourself with worst-case fears. I wouldn't recommend it, and certainly don't go onto the Googles. His words sound polite, but underneath there's a pulse of warning. It was like he was a wolf in a doctor's coat. I could have sworn he wanted to rip my throat out, pounce upon me, tear me asunder, and use my flesh for his pocket experiments. Like I've asked the wrong question. I leave the clinic clutching a small white bag of pills. My eyes are flitting side to side. I look shifty. I get sympathetic glances from elderly ladies. They rattle softly, like teeth in a jar. Those pills of mine. In the silence between footsteps, I swear I hear them whisper. Whisper, whisper. Day 14. Still in red condition. The hand hasn't healed. Veins swell like dark rivers beneath the stretched skin. Every heartbeat pumps fire through the wound. A spiral has formed upon my hand. Persistent as I expected, Dr. Jacobs says with a scoff. Topicals and orals have their limits. We need a direct approach. Direct? Yes, I have considered amputation. The science. An intramuscular injection. Stronger, more reliable. I didn't want to do this at first because of certain consequences. I'll draw blood first, just to be thorough. Nothing serious at all. That phrase again. Nothing serious. Always the same rhythm too. Rehearsed. Relax your arm. I'm undoing your belt buckle. Dr. Jacobs' voice lowers, softer, but not comforting. More like coaxing a pet into a cage. Here, here, little boy. Good boy, have a treat. The needle slides in, warm blood fills the tube. But then something strange. At the syringe hub, a bead glints. Not blood, nor liquid. Clear, glassy, like a crystal droplet. My phone is already in my pocket. Camera flicks. Open, with a thumb. Snap. The bead is caught in digital amber. Good. Now the injection. Wait. What was that on the needle? Do not move. Side effects will be minimal. Focus on your breathing. In and out. Box breathing. Breathe in for 4 seconds. Out for 4 seconds. A flash. A pulsing red. Thick fluid burns as it enters. Cold spreads through the muscle like frost under the skin. My arm feels foreign, heavy. Like something else is moving in my veins now. Not medicine. Should I permit calmly? Refuse? Demand proper lab tests? Injection only with independent sample. Let's cause a fuss. I want to end up in a fisticuffs with the doctor. Curiosity cracks composure. No, I want that blood tested independently. Labs take weeks. You don't have weeks. Delay risks systematic spread. I won't agree until the sample is tested, sir. His silence is louder than shouting. He's not angry, he's disappointed. Return in 1 week. We will evaluate progress. Do not attempt to drain it yourself. The warning comes too fast, too sharp. Like he already knows. I thought about it. Even in the clinic, my arm feels wrong. Every pulse isn't mine anymore. Something else beats under my skin. Day 21. We are still in the red. 7 days. The arm hasn't improved. If anything, it's changed. Veins trace patterns no anatomy book would recognize. They spiral, curve, almost geometric, like something is designing them from the inside. It's rhythm, a second pulse, not mine. Punctual, that's good. Consistency matters. Dr. Jacob smiles with an unsavory glance. His eyes flicker, not at my face, but my arm, almost excited. Studying like a craftsman, checking progress. He lets out a small little girly laugh, and then apologizes. Tell me, any dizziness? Blackouts, perhaps? No, just the veins. They look wrong. Wrong. No. Different. Evolving. That is science, after all. He sets a tray down. Tools glint. Not all of them are strictly medical. The antibiotics have failed. We must change the treatment plan immediately. We are beyond creams and pills, young boy. The infected tissue must be exercised. I recommend a minor surgery. Minor, nothing to fear. Today, to remove the core infection before systemic spread. Oh, it's necessary. And I'll take no pleasure in this. This is your last chance for a controlled outcome. Consent immediately to surgery or demand testing or a plan to sue. Agree, but secretly record. Truth hides in secret lenses. While his back is turned, my phone slides out, camera on. The red light blinks, recording. I agree, but I want a copy of the procedure notes and full transparency. Goods. Ah! Pauses. Smile tightening. Documentation is always crucial. Very well. I wake groggy, my hands strapped, lights are blinding. On the wall, scribbles, not charts, but psychological notes. Subject compliant, fear moderate, curiosity rising. I shiver. Those aren't medical reports. There are diary entries about me. Stage 2 begins now. My throat locks. I can't speak. This is ending 5 of 8, the patient file. I became the story he was writing. Every word, every symptom. His experiment continued as I slept, and I never stopped cooperating. End of demo. To continue the story, the full version is available for purchase on Steam. Thank you for your continued support, good sir, and come and be tortured by my doctor in my game. Excellent stuff. Lovely, lovely. Oh, sat on my leg for too long. Oh, there we go. Pins and needles. I might have to take my foot off. Spirals. So, and a second heartbeat in my foot. It's coming from my heel. No, my soul. Anyway, come on. Shh. What do we think? I thought that was fun. It did a lot with very little, if that makes sense. And I mean that in a really positive way. So the graphics, of course, very straightforward, very simple, very like pixelated. The story, it wasn't fluffed up to ridiculousness. It was just to the point. It was an unglamorous way of telling the story, but in a good way. It was just like a quick snippet because someone could draw that out for ages and have the whole being at home and not trusting your limb and did my hand go for a walk last night? You could have gone there, but it was very neat and compact, and I liked that. So apparently I got ending 5 out of 8 or whatever it is. So I would say to you, go get this game, go get the other endings. Brilliant stuff. I thought it was quite fun. I like that it's oh, my foot has got pins and needles of all the videos to have such a thing. I've sat with my leg like that for too long. Anyway, I'm not cutting my leg off. So it was just like it was just really good. I like the Doctor was quite intense and quite fun, like in the outline, and then of course like sort of the clinicalness of it. The descriptions of the hand as it was developing was good, and I really liked that they kind of tailored it into like a story about something else other than just paranoia. It was something growing in them, and it had like that kind of scary aspect, and that was quite horrific. Like it'd be cool if one of the endings is where, like, yeah, she takes over your whole body, you become, I don't know, the Antichrist or whatever it is. But yeah, there you go. End of that demo. Very enjoyable, very enjoyable. I think is that it. Nope. There we go. So, Doctor Visit, a simple, straightforward visual novel, very enjoyable. I just liked it. There you go. I thought that was great. I loved it. So there you are. Doctor's Visit. I'm Cheekster. You have been my red pulsing hand that I've tried to hide under a cloth, and we have had such a groovy time. Such a groovy time. Feels quite itchy now around my hand. My foot. Oh my god, my foot is just. Do you know when the pins and needles are too much? Anyway. Bye bye.